Drapery and the nude, when less reveals more. Why do so many nude paintings include fabric, cloth, or partial coverings? At first, it may seem like a contradiction. If the subject is the human body, why add something that hides it? But in figure painting, drapery is not just decoration. It is one of the most powerful tools an artist can use. In classical art, drapery was studied as carefully as anatomy. Artists learned how fabric folds, stretches, and collapses around the body. They observed how cloth responds to gravity, movement, and the shape underneath. In many ways, drapery is like a second skin in painting. It reveals the body by interacting with it. Rather than hiding the figure, it helps define it. A sheet falling across a torso can emphasize the structure beneath. A loose cloth wrapped around the hips can highlight movement. A partially covered form often creates more visual interest than a fully exposed one. Why? Because the viewer's imagination becomes active. What is hidden becomes just as important as what is visible. This is one of the oldest principles in art. The mind completes what the eye cannot fully see. Drapery also introduces rhythm and flow into a composition. Fabric rarely sits still in a rigid shape. It curves, twists, and falls in unpredictable ways. These flowing lines create contrast with the structure of the human body. The body is stable, the cloth is fluid. This relationship creates visual tension and harmony at the same time. Artists often use this contrast to guide the viewer's eye through a painting. A fold of fabric may lead toward the face. A shadow in the cloth may echo the curve of a limb. The interaction between body and fabric becomes a visual conversation. Historically, drapery has also been used to add emotional depth. Soft, light fabric may suggest tenderness or calm. Heavy, dark cloth may create a sense of weight or drama. In some works, drapery becomes symbolic. It can suggest concealment, mystery, modesty, or transformation. Even in contemporary art, drapery remains important. Many artists use minimal covering not to hide the body, but to frame it. To guide attention, to create atmosphere, or to soften the directness of the figure. There is also a psychological dimension. A completely exposed figure presents everything at once. But a partially revealed figure creates curiosity. The viewer slowly discovers the form. This gradual experience often feels more engaging. It invites time, attention, and reflection. For artists, drapery is both a challenge and an opportunity. It requires understanding of form beneath structure. It demands sensitivity to light, texture, and movement. And it rewards careful observation with rich visual complexity. In the end, drapery in nude painting is not about covering the body. It is about revealing it in a different way. Sometimes more subtle, sometimes more emotional, and often more powerful, because what is partially hidden can stay in the mind longer than what is fully shown. Thank you for listening.